Welcome, dear viewer. I once played a piano recital in my dream, and it's been a while since, well, just like a couple days since the last time I played. And the audio seems to have a little bit of a hiccup problem, unfortunately. White egret orchid. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." But yeah, I was saying, I've had this running in the background for a little bit, because it's been a while since I was able to get a save state. Okay, well, it seems to be fine now, but it seemed like it was book of interest. Yes. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Was the first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, M's head accidentally dropped onto his shoulder. A sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy. Very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. That was nice. Ooh. I hear something fishy going on. Ooh. But yeah, I've been setting up well, I'll read the book first. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than Moon, holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems like less than a second, disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving a sloppy, wet track all across the carpet. Okay, I'm going to go by the number of squares. 4's face turns red and yells for 3, but 3 is already long gone. 4 hands 4 some wet paper towels. It looks like they're the only adults here. And if they don't clean this up soon, the carpet's going to stain. They'll have to deal with 3 later. I was hoping all of them would have different amounts of squares, but it seems like there are multiple 4s. But yeah, I bought an NAS, which is a network something storage, network associated storage, something like that. And I got two terabyte drives for it, so that I can put all my videos and stuff there, and it helps with downloading, uploading speed. And so I'm going to be I'll be able to export my videos a little bit ahead of time and then schedule them. So I'm gonna have a consistent release schedule. Currently doing a video at 11, and then at 1 p.m. and then at 3 p.m. But I might change. Oh no! Okay. Planks of wood were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass, thanks to 5 and 6's work. All day, one watched 4 like planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched 3 hammer his fingers over and over, and made note that over an hour has passed since 4 has climbed down her ladder. Oh, I'm an idiot. So 3 is definitely Kel. That 4 is Mari. Another 4 has been here, must be Hero, and then Aubrey is a 6, and then Sunny is a 5. And Omori's also 5, if it goes there, but you know, they're kind of the same person. And then, okay, 1 must be I. which could also be Sunny. I will just be their moral support, I thought, as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course, he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help, and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. One knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. It just had to be on the hottest day of the summer. Maybe not, because one doesn't really it didn't make sense the way grammatically, the way the pronouns go. If it's supposed to be I, but I don't know what else. Oh, woo, ghost. I'm not paying as much attention as I probably should be, so I didn't see who the ghost was supposed to be. I mean, probably Mari, but it could have been me. And then I skipped the first couple of lines because I wasn't paying attention. Woo. Find a book of interest. Read an excerpt? Yes. This year, one was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk near the small window. Every day during class, one would gaze listlessly through the opening, at the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. One stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed, one by one. Suddenly, a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. One looks away from the opening. 3 smiles. He motions that class is over and that it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. One's stomach growls. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. Is it like the square cafeteria pizza? That stuff was like top tier cafeteria food and yet bottom tier pizza, which just shows how that was. I don't know, maybe there could be schools with good cafeteria food, but back in the early 2000s when I went to elementary school at like a middle-ish income area, kind of. So yeah, it wasn't amazing. It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. 4 jumps first, then 3. Well, Hero, then Kel, then Hero again, then Kel again. The brothers gleefully urge one to join them, and after some careful thought, one warily agrees. One shuffles up the statue and looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulder, and his eyes fly open to meet with those of a black spider. In an instant, one loses all sense, and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He's too weak, too helpless. Or that is what he believes. One shuts his eyes, and waits for the brothers to save him. Okay, so it probably is I, and the grammatic and the incorrectness of the grammar just shows how like Sunny is split, because clearly like Dream Sunny's called Omori, and we're in his dream, so there's clearly something going on there with like a break in identity or something. So then that would make 5 Basil. So 6 is Aubrey, 5 is Basil, and then 4 is either Hero or Mari, depending on the context, and then 3 is Kel. I don't think there was a 2. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. Let's see. Yep, okay, that's everyone, including Mari. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. One looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He would be able to watch with everyone else until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. One grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. Ooh, something opened. Oh, dang. Okay, cool. I can go back. I was about to say, I need to make sure I didn't miss a book. Because I want to read through the things. Yeah, for, it probably depends person to person. But for some reason, 6 is kind of the limit where my mind... Okay, there's a letter. So yeah, that's important. L. Oh, and that's one of the letters. Because it's... Welcome to Black Space. 6 keys left. Part of the shelf has been cleared out. There's a hole here. Look in the hole. I'm going to check, right? Yeah, it seemed that. Yep, it's definitely. So yeah, that's black. So yeah, I think I'm right about that. Where it's welcome to Black Space. So that's ominous. I think I explained that I like word puzzles and stuff, and I watched a lot of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Not that those things are necessary to me trying to figure it out, it's just that's why I did it. And I'm looking into the hole. Oh Lord. Basil! I found you! I found you in the dream world, Basil! What's up? It's in the toy box. With a key taped. Do they know something? Okay, so Mari's dead. Everyone freaked out. Like, no one is really friends anymore. Sunny's been inside, and there's something with Sunny and Basil. Maybe like Mari came to them as like a cry for help, and they didn't do anything. I don't know. I probably should just immediately stab myself. Okay, as always, I'll check the notebook or the sketchbook, even though I don't think they'll add anything after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all always there. It's just I wasn't looking super closely at all the imagery. So that one, I think it's called a mandala, where it radiates from the center. Kind of looks like that. A lot of Miwo imagery. See, the bathtub is like, yeah, that, cause like we've seen some noose imagery, so that's what I'm kind of assuming goes along with Mari. But then that bathtub also looks kind of suspicious, but then all of this is just kind of morbid, mixed with child stuff, which is pretty creepy in itself. Anything new in the laptop? Oh yeah, it's just the Hangman game now. So yeah. Time to stab myself, as normal, as usual. It's a thing now. Whew. 2 days left. Wake up, Sonny. Oh boy, another knock at the door. Well, I knew Kel was coming over, and we're gonna see Hero today. Well, I'll see both of them next episode. Remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. It's a pretty chill episode when I don't voice all of the different characters, and I kind of liked it. I'm not sure how you guys liked it. Maybe you can comment whether you like the more chilled down, introspective episodes, or whether you like the kind of bombastic, entertaining kind of stuff. Until next time.